Right, back with this again. I think we had, yeah, 3 new levels to go through. Am I really at level 5? I guess so. We had level 2, sub-level 5 and sub-level 8. Sub-level 8 would be our most recent access. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna take a peek at every level anyway. Long hallways with no way to go anywhere. Is this built with hybrids or tech or what? Trigger plates. I wish I could look a little bit down. I mean, there's no point looking at the ceiling so far for the most. There's only cameras in the ceilings, and rarely even those. There's definitely a thingamajig, so that could be a hologram. There's a weird room here though that I want to see. It's at an angle. Probably a lot of these security systems, I mean. There's something here. I think it was 8275. There seems to be a level code, like it's for all security doors on this level. So that's why it makes sense to actually record these. But at the same time it sort of seems like a nonsense thing. Extra power, well, running out of juice soon. I don't exactly regret getting this. Got shot once by probably the worst security threats we can possibly face. So not a big deal. Yeah, I don't think this is any faster than just using the lockpick. It's just so wrong. Could be another door at the end of this. I'll recharge the gun and use up one of the energy recovery items. That is. use my minimap. There's a spawn area here for the enemies. Hopefully it's just a shitty security guard. Stun grenade. I have no idea how useful these would really be. The only use would pretty much be... yeah, I'm getting shot at. Totally worthless. I don't think those have the ability to really harm me. Still, mostly a waste of time. Power we could have gone through other means. Still, this seems like a fairly harmless level for me to explore. Looks like this is mostly items and low-level security. So, the biggest problem will be that we're wasting our energy. I don't want to bitch about the same thing constantly, but I just don't see why I don't have an in-game reason for the energy that I can think of. I can think of other reasons, or out-of-game reasons, but those are still probably just bullshit. Holy keypad back then. I'm not sure if I want to speculate on the out-of-game reasons, because it seems like they want to limit your time in playing the game. I'm not sure if it's because of some kind of moral hysteria or because they want to extend the play through experience, so you can't finish the game too quickly. So there are sometimes where shitty systems like extend the time it takes to play the game through, so people couldn't just quickly rent it and finish it. That just wastes more money on the game. It's a spawn area here. Grenades, yeah. Over a dead end. I'm going to load if there's nothing here, because it'll allow me to ignore the energy issue. That's I don't really mind going into this place and getting damaged a little bit. What I hate is having to waste my energy on some kind of dead end. If we find something valuable here, that's a different matter, but still. Grenades are not valuable to me. Stun grenades, possibly. But only in a situation where there would be a lot of spawns and biological opponents. So we could stun them, move past them instead of having to shoot them and deal with the inevitable respawn that happens almost instantly after that. So this is it worth it or not? it is a refill, so thank you game, thank you so much. It is not important. I basically went there, wasted energy and life in order to get a refill, so yeah. I mean, I understand that there's a refill there, I don't mind that, that's fine. But what bothers me is that's the only thing that was there. It was like the long dead end and the reward for going through that, killing the people, taking the damage is that you can have a little bit of energy to continue playing the game. Yeah. Right, so what do we have here? Security. This looks like very similar to the area down south. And too far. It's the exact accurate movement controls of this guy sort of off at times, because the frame rate is not static. Sometimes you seem to move at a decent pace, sometimes it seems like the game is barely chugging along, and there's definitely nothing too intensive calculation wise that could explain that. It's the game. So there's nothing you can really do about it. It's just frame rate, or more or less just varies because of reasons. See if this was a dead end too. What was this? Level 2? This entire level so far seems to me that there's maybe this is for equipment instead of doing something useful, right? So, again, one more path to explore. There's two guys to the left. The worst thing about the energy is that it even goes down when you're not doing anything. So you can't just wait for it to recover while still staring at the game. We've gone south, we've gone north. Looks like it's a hologram. On the other hand, so did the one where that actually mauled us. So the game is clearly aware. It's teaching you how these things work, and then it's using a different method. But at the same time, I think it was a different color, so I should be able to spot it immediately. I noticed that there's something different about it when I first saw it, just didn't think about it too much. We'll take reduced damage from gas with this. Okay. Something genuinely useful. It's not a gas mask, so we're not getting full immunity, but I did not have this capability before, and I'm guessing gas is something you can't really avoid, or it's some kind of security system that can be disabled somehow, but this is worth it. Generally speaking, I guess that's the thing. Permanent boosts are definitely worth it. Usables, not so much. There's 2 respawn spots over here. Another droid destruction mine. Let's pick it up. No? I guess I don't have it. I have no idea why I can't pick it up. Probably weighs too much or something. I also have it already, so I'm not too keen on that. I mean, but we don't get another one boom. Can't really think of a use for the first one either, so put in front of a spawn spot. Okay. Use boxes. Why did we come here? We came into a locked door. You're the reason why we came here. It's a... and I can't pick it up. Why? I have empty pockets. I'll drop a... yeah. Drop a grenade. It's not how you do it, but use or drop, whatever. I feel the game does his poor job in relaying information to the player. Clearly there's an item limit, and I've reached it for my character, and it probably varies according to your strength or endurance. I have no idea which. That's the thing. That should be something, instead of the stupid paper doll on the right side showing your equipment, it should be a stat screen that shows that you have like X items slash something that shows your maximum items you can carry and things like that. Maximum amount of pockets. Just numbers and text. That would be massively more useful than the paper doll. With the damage, it sort of makes sense. Although I think they're complicating things a little bit. I mean, does arms need to have 3 different slots that can take damage? Is it really that necessary? I can understand. I can understand 2. I need to get through the goddamn door. This was I already tried this and it wasn't worth it. Or what it was though. There's a spawn in here. Still, the damage is so pitiful from these, doesn't matter. There's still one place left to go. There's probably quite a few of them behind me. Also, this is no good. There are guards both sides, I think. Yeah. Why the fuck are you... I don't understand the automatic targeting of the lights. Does it automatically target the highest object it can target? Something along those lines. Then the going for the lights would make sense. It just seems like almost targeting the most inconvenient thing possible. Totally harmless, no real reason to even shoot in any possible scenario, and I guess they were sort of proud of them. They added some kind of a detail to the general opening map. Graphics. Right, this elevator was at the third. Complete things here. Energy is pretty much the only problem we have now. Power we can recharge fully at least 4 times, so that's certainly not power. And above ground level 2 had a it's not a gas mask, rebreather maybe? Something. Sub-level 5 and 8 left. I would say 5 will have a terminal, 8 will be something that has equipment again, because I think 7 and 8 came available at the same time, and 7 had a terminal. It was the one with the green hybrids all over in a empty environment. So 8 will have some kind of special gear for us. I'm gonna go and take a look at it though, even if we might not need it. We're missing 2 key items, I think. The gas mask, which I think the rebreather more or less does the same job. We're gonna take damage with the rebreather, don't have immunity. But I think if we're in fairly good health, it's good enough to get us through whatever we need to get through. But the medkit is something we don't have, and that would be... It would provide automatic defenses against certain type of tranquilizing effects, and automatic restoration of energy in critical situations. And we have chemicals too, so one or the other, but let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels we don't have access yet. This doesn't work. Not everything can have something important in them. We'll see.